tried to clear it right then.
Hello, everyone. We are hopefully recording properly. Let me do a quick check here. And we're off. Welcome to a quick Let's Play Dungeons & Dragons thread game with the Fortune System title, Last Stand. The general gist is this. You are, in fact, in the last hope of humanity's defense, using stolen technology from alien invaders to fight the same people who have come back for seconds. You can dismember your opponents and attach pieces of them to your armor for more powers and other abilities. There are also various types of armor and equipment which power you up over time. The game runs on a sector-based system instead of a grid, with each being a 4x3 area you can act within. Some of them are small, some of them are large. They are all equal in terms of travel time from one to the next. Unfortunately, because we're doing a one-shot and I didn't want to have to come up with an entire intergalactic war, we are going with something a little different to reskin the system. So welcome to the best intergalactic game show battle arena, Last Stand! Woo. Our contestants tonight have been gathered here illegally or not because they have big stakes at play in the game. I'm Ron Johnson, your host, and it is time to meet the contestants. First up, we have the Super Detective Common Mask X. Please tell us your deal.
Okay, so I got a bit of a tip that this show was doing some rather nasty things, and I go in to figure some things out, and suddenly I'm here, so...
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
really
go
shouldn't go showing up
arrest.
trying to investigate when you are locked in a mask that has your signal right on the face. It makes you quite clear to spot.
Ugh.
Luckily, it does not prevent gas from getting in, and that is how we got you here tonight to the waiting room. Next up, I see a happily shrimp-armored woman in the corner, Pauline Prudhomme, Chef of Deaths. Tell us your story.
I thought this was bum bites.
It's close enough. Let me tell you, once we start dealing with the Dismals in distress, you will find out just how much they can fight. Next up, we have the Cuddlefish.
I'm here because I don't know better, and I'm here to win great
That's
prizes.
Good. That's good, that's good. Give him a hand, folk. Come on, that is wonderful. I can hear some of you clapping. That's getting into the spirit.
I'm not doing that.
Next up, Mr. G.
So, I think that there are a lot of different animals here, and I would really like to try to taste them. That is my goal today.
That is a stellar goal. Let me tell you, once you have had sautéed mantis, you will never come back from the brink. And speaking of,
delicious.
Let's have our mantis introduce themselves.
Well, I'm not very good with interviews.
That's okay.
Are you good
You
with
just
butter?
have to be good at surviving.
Well, I can tell you, there's no one better than me at that.
Wonderful, wonderful. And next up, where's that rickety cricket? Come on down.
Kendo. I'm looking for my brother. I didn't expect to actually get entered in here. I plan to find him. You heard of him? His name's
You might find
Taekwon.
him in one of the sectors. He could be a Dismal on tonight's show. Be careful with that, folks. And finally, the silent fellow in the corner who keeps eyeballing the fluorescence nervously. Let's meet Kern the Moth.
I want to get the most powerful moth equipment.
That
Okay,
sounds
that
doable,
sounds-
but it looks like you might be a repeat competitor. I don't know if we've scheduled Mothra for tonight.
Damn it.
Are we all ready to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Wait. I mean,
Yeah.
Wait. Who said wait?
Just to do this, I don't have
Who said wait?
no one.
I should also probably make everything easier to view. Where is that button? What's a nice... I like that color. And now if you zoom out, you can see the map better.
Yes.
Wonderful. We're all ready to play, are we? Then pick your entrance point. There are 7 around the arena. You want to make it towards the center for the final last stand before evacuation. Who will be
anyone
entering
have-
from where? We have an early competitor, Mr. G, ready near the bottom of the arena.
Do we have to? Can we
Can
We
you
have
team
up, or
up?
does that?
That is
Yeah.
entirely doable. We can have no more than 2 people upon one starting location, however.
Or I'll go with the Cricket Man, since he
Go.
seems to be the less ridiculous one.
You know that's not true.
I wasn't expecting a partner.
Well, you got one.
Alrighty.
Too late. Sorry.
That's life.
We have our
Nice.
teams.
Hmm.
Let's get ready to play Last Stand! First off, we are going to go with, let's make a roll. Oh, number 1, Common Mask X. It looks like your team gets the first move.
Okay,
You
ready
find
for this?
yourselves at the top of a skyscraper. Below you can see a street block that is on fire, and in the distance, other challenges await. But first, you have to reach the ground. What will you 2 do?
Okay, I've got this. Cricket Man. You can rest easy. I will use grab and go power from my Dragonfly biosuit. All I do is spend 1 token to take him along with me. I just grab him by the armpits and we're here now, I guess.
You have flown off the top of the building and landed, which is good because you were actually on my favorite starting location of all, the Terror Trap. A building that is 10 stories tall and full of men who have been dosed to the gills with PCP and hallucinogenics. It looks like we're going to miss out on the early challenge this week, but don't worry. Those of you watching at home on the pay-per-view can tune over to that building's footage at any time to see the results.
How is it only now the show is under investigation?
How is it that you think you're the first one to be investigated? You obviously didn't watch prior seasons.
I'm pretty sure
that's
it's not
true.
being broadcast in our normal station.
I don't watch TV that much. You know.
That would do it. Oh, did I take the tokens off the wrong one of you?
Yeah, you took 1 off Kendo.
My mistake. Fixed.
It's all good.
I can.
Next up, you guys are now on the broken city street. You should probably make a quick roll to see how well you landed, as things collapse under you when you land.
Sure. We can roll whatever we feel is best.
Whatever you can justify to get out of a collapsing city street. For those of you at home, our contestants are ranked on 4 statistics. Disruptor, the loud, brash, explosive type of maneuver. Leader, where you are a stand-up individual who will be at the front of the pack. Operative, that shady guy in the back with the binoculars and maybe some skin-tight latex, if you know what I mean. And tactician, for the kind of person who would rather be pushing things around on a map than confronting them directly.
Okay, so I've got an idea.
All
I will
right.
use Tactician to hop up on Kendo's back and direct his powerful cricket jumping powers to get us to the next sector.
That seems like a good plan. Go for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's just 2d10 plus the stat?
2d10 plus the stat used, and you pick the highest of the two rolls.
Okay, so 7 plus 6, I guess.
13! You succeed. The two of you land in the Quiet Ward. We'll come back and see what happens to them after this message from the next contestants, the Devil's Flower and Pauline Prudhomme.
All things considered, we don't actually have to deal with any of this shit. I could just, tunnel us right through the center.
Well, that would
What?
work if it weren't for the fact that you have started over the Shark Tank.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Your
this should be-
platform is going to collapse within 2 minutes. You have time to figure out how you plan to get out of here, since the only exit seems to be through the air or under the water.
Do the sharks have anything attached to laser beams, perhaps?
No, but they are in fact genetically modified to literally be man-eating. They can swallow you whole. They're more like whales than sharks now that I think about it, just whales with razor-sharp baleen.
Jump the shark.
well,
But I'm not a man. I'm a shrimp woman. So, am I allowed to try to sway the shark whale things with my winning people skills or something?
you could
do
probably sway
that.
them, honestly,
You
by
could
shooting.
try and sneak past them, or you could attack them or make some kind of distraction.
Sorry, I didn't hear over the crosstalk. Did you say that I can or can't?
You
Right on.
can. I gave you a variety of options you might run with.
But you said sneak or shoot them, not.
I said sneak, shoot, cause distraction, charm, whatever works.
Oh, sorry, misheard. I will try to go underwater and convince them that I am a fellow creature of the sea and that I'm a really likable and smart creature of the sea, and they should do what I say by way of, I don't know, shark whale sounds or something.
All
So-
right.
So, would I roll 2d6 plus, or 2d10 plus 4?
Yes.
My experience with the sea, if you're a fellow sea running creature, they mostly eat you.
How do you plan to get out of here?
Well, do you see these arm blades? They're not for show.
Then you too should be preparing a move.
No problem.
Do-do-do. That seems like a fantastic move, and it looks like they believe you are just as dangerous, if not as visible, as they are. You seem somewhat lacking in their department, and yet even biomechanical shark whales know you don't mess with a shrimp with a gun arm.
That's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
It's not the strangest thing they've ever seen, but for that we'd have to go back to the replays from last week. Let's show the folks at home what they're missing. Your communicators all go dead for a little, and you have blessed, blessed silence.
Question. What does drop D10 mean?
Drop D10?
Yeah.
That is, you roll 2D10, you take the better of the two.
But that's what we've been doing for everything, isn't it? Oh, the wager is for something different?
What power are you using here, so I know to look?
I'm just looking at overcharge.
Okay, then in that case, let me double check this. Because I have the... Okay. Yeah, if I have that right, drop D10 as you roll the 2 and you take the better.
Okay. Alright. That's what we've been doing for everything else.
That's how the standard thing works. Let me double check in case, but...
Because it says it's standard, melee, and drop d10. Then other ones have standard, melee, wager, something or other.
Yeah, wagers are you use tokens on those, and you can get things back. Collateral is a similar move, and should you use that, you don't want to hit specific numbers, otherwise everyone in the area will take damage, and you have a negative effect.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
Yes.
would it be... Anyone mind just me taking my turn now?
If these two have finished, then...
Well, no,
you want
I'm
to?
the other guy.
I'm sorry, you're not doing the other voice, and it's throwing me.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I have not gotten used to you all yet.
No, it's no problem. I'm really just normally talking. Anyway. Well. Oh, yeah, speaking of, is an enemy abstract, like all of the enemies in the sector, or is it just a single enemy?
Okay, which one of you is that I'm rebounding back through heavily?
That might actually be me.
It looks like it could be.
I'll just mute my microphone whenever I'm not talking.
Okay, I don't know if it's... No.
No, actually, it's like...
It might be me.
Let me talk into this for a second and see if... I'm not hearing myself, so...
Okay.
Anyone unmuted is currently good.
Alright.
Anyhow, for the sake of this, we will say there are 2 sharks. However, if you were to take out one, you could probably get the other off your back.
Okay, that works just fine.
Yep.
Well, I'm not exactly used to fighting in water, but I think I can handle it. So I'm gonna wager 2 tokens. I'm gonna use my elbow blade's action. I guess I could call it power.
Okay.
Wager 2, standard melee, make an attack against an enemy. On a 2 or 3, you deal that much additional damage. So,
Make a roll. Neither of
Oh, well.
those. Alright. You have no bonus to that?
oh no, what? I suppose that would be, I guess operative. So, I can make a 12 with that, but I don't get any bonus damage from it.
Yep. However, that is enough to frighten off one of them, and the other is wounded. Unfortunately, the problem is, by wounding it and not finishing it, you have just caused a shark to smell blood in the water.
Well.
The communicators buzz back to life. Oh, that's going to be a big problem. Let's see what comes up next. Oh, and it's charging right at him with those massive jaws.
I had intended to just chop its head off. I must be getting rusty. I haven't done this in a while. No, it's the water. Damn.
So can all the other contestants like see what's going on with the currently active participants?
You are all hearing this blasted over the communicators in your armor, but you cannot see it. For all you know, this is just a horrible lie.
Ah, okay. I'll take it as such for sure.
Oh, that's solid, and it bites back. That is 2 points of damage to whichever stat you feel needs it. The way hit points work in this game for characters. There are no hit points. You take damage to your stats. However, you still roll with them as if they were full. Dropping to 0 on one stat means the damage rolls over to another, and dropping to 0 across the board means you are out of play. Yeah.
Yep.
Good move on marking that lowered. Don't want to delete your original stat. There's blood in the water, a shrimp with a gun, and a mantis with an ego that it can't back up with a blade.
Rude.
But first, let's find out what's happening with the moth in a sector that's starting to burn hot. The moth is in a burned-out city block where we have just set off one white phosphorus bomb in the back corner. The flames are going to creep towards them sooner than later. What do you do, Kern?
Fly away.
Well, sure, ruin our fun. Move to the next sector.
By the way, I turned off my communicator or broke it just to get it to shut up, so I had no idea. I just kind of left because it was on fire.
You are actually in what seems to be a normal suburban city block. There are some people around.
Awesome. I want to talk to one of them.
You meet a gentleman in a funny hat. Hey! Where'd you come from?
I came from that inferno.
Why'd you set the buildings on fire?
I didn't do that.
Well, what's that all about?
I don't know.
Wow. How'd you get out of that?
I kind of just left.
That seems like a good idea. It's not coming this way. You got any idea why that is?
Some sort of weird science.
Okay, because I gotta admit, it's making me real nervous seeing a towering inferno, like 5 feet from me. He just walks over and starts waving his hand at it. See, I can't even feel any heat. Can you? Am I
Of
just
course
tripping?
not. Like,
Wow.
if we were that close, we'd probably be, like, boiling inside of our own bodies.
Man, you're a cheerful fellow. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna, like, move back here and maybe not... Anyhow, what are you coming over here for?
What is this? Is this like a trap of boring conversations?
It looks like our contestant doesn't know about the Dismals in distress. They could be men, they could be women, they could be a baby crocodile in a baby carriage. But there is someone in every sector who can be rescued for extra points.
Wait, we gotta go back then.
Oh, did I hear that?
You
I
all
think
hear
that's
that
too
except
late.
the person
Alright.
who busted their communicator. None of you
Who's
asked about
talking?
this during the opening segment, which is why I'm forcing it out now.
Yeah, well, we didn't even see any people. I guess they would have been in the building we flew off of and the street we just
Yep.
jumped away
And the
from.
collapsing street you let them fall into.
Well, you should have pointed
And the
something
people
out.
felt beaten up by
I'll cover the building once it's our turn. If you cover the collapsing street, since you can,
I'm pretty
fly.
sure that street is, already collapsed.
Well, exactly, but you can fly. I can jump over it.
They collapsed into it. They're dead.
They
Look
might not
for
be
'em.
dead, and nothing said they were ever alive in the first place. You
How
don't
much
know.
applause are you
Detective?
giving me here, Rob Johnson?
Come on.
You're under arrest already.
How are we supposed
Okay,
to know
don't
what the
don't make this
Dismals
worse.
You should be exploring the sectors carefully. For all you know, they'll be as obvious as this fellow here, unless you broke a communicator. But for all you know, they could be one man who's holding back in a brawl in the middle of a sector. Welcome to the fact that their situation is the only one more dismal than yours. The Dismals in distress, folks.
I guess they got a point. They're not even in awesome biosuits.
They're not. This guy just has a terrible Halloween costume. Look at him. The camera zooms in on this guy. Seriously, what in the world is he wearing? And that hat, it's got a cracked horn, for God's sake. Who doesn't
that
even
your
get
fake?
a full Viking helmet?
Obviously, he was going to a Halloween party, but got kidnapped in the process.
It's true. We might have kidnapped some of the Dismals from a Halloween party. Speaking of which, thank God none of our contestants know how long they were in those gas chambers. Otherwise, they would probably be really, really angry at us.
I'm already pretty angry. I got kidnapped. Okay,
I'm just
don't.
really hungry.
That explains what happened to my brother.
Well, if this show was all about getting contestants killed, maybe you shouldn't really be wondering what happened to your brother.
I'm gonna find him. Okay, just chill out. Do your detective thing or whatever.
Let's
Sure, I can
cycle
do that.
across to the next competitor. The cuttlefish has just arrived in my favorite sector that isn't the terror trap, the football field.
Oh. Oh, this seems relatively sane.
All you have
Where-
to do is make it past the defenders.
Oh god. Actually, where's the is there any of the people that need to be rescued here? Where would they be?
They might be up in the stands. They might be
Yeah.
on the opposing team. You should probably be careful finding out. Don't
Probably.
blow them up before you get them out of here.
Alright. I'm gonna check underneath the stands. Do I see anybody underneath there? Very carefully.
There are little children cheering you on. One of them has on a tiny cheerleader outfit. It's adorable when they're 5, isn't it?
Alright. I have multiple limbs. I'm going to pick up every one of them, and I'm just going to try and, let's see, what do I do? Sneak my way past.
Slam him into the end zone.
That is,
Slam him into the end zone.
No.
you're gonna just try and sneak past these guys with a bunch of kids in your arms, okay?
Actually, wait. That brings up an interesting question. Do they have to be alive when we bring them out of the room?
Jesus Christ!
If they started
You
alive,
were the one saying slam him into the end zone.
if they started alive, they have to
would
be
say
alive
that.
when they leave the sector. Nothing
Alright.
says they have to be awake, though.
Huh.
How are we defining alive?
Still having
Oh
a
my
heartbeat
God.
or other vital signs.
Alright. I am going to... Let's
Yeah,
actually
like
go for something
right
kind of
there.
elaborate since we're on a television show. I'm going to try and toss them over the defending team and then hop over the defending team and try and catch them in the process.
This is a fantastic plan. Let's see how it works out.
What do I need to roll for that?
Are you going to try and do this sneakily or just boldly on the front lines?
Pretty sneakily. Hope.
Then toss them quickly and slither right underneath with your operative score.
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
it's-
use inspiration and wager 2 on this.
Okay.
I
don't
believe
know
in you,
how.
guy. I don't know.
You type in /roll and then the dice you want to do.
18.
Alright, well, you have to remember only one of those counts, so
Oh,
15.
15, sorry.
Which is good. Make one more attempt, this time with leader, to catch the kids you missed before they hit the ground.
Do I base my wager off the first one or both of
10.
them?
Oh, that doesn't make it.
Uh-oh.
You know, isn't it,
Uh-oh.
what's the wager you went with?
Inspiration. I wagered 2.
Oh well.
Gain
it's
or lose them
based-
based on your allies' results.
Yeah, it's
which is
just
why I
based
wasn't
on
sure.
the overall.
It was a
result.
success, but yeah, why not? You gain the tokens.
Fantastic.
And since those are, well, you've dropped a couple kids.
Oh.
But you have 4 of the 7.
Oh. The other one's dead, or...
They're unconscious. You could drag them, but they're not going to be as mobile as the others.
Alright, well, I'll pick up the unconscious ones.
All right. By this point, the defenders are charging at you, so you'd better make one last attempt to get out of here unscathed.
Oh god, run away, stealthily.
Fair enough.
I'll just roll 2d10 and then just add whatever it is. So that's,
You're never getting away
9.
from defending
9 plus
masses.
7, 16. You've made it with children, dodging every move so far. When you get to the end of the sector, the children disappear from your grasp, and you get a siren. You've saved a dismal. And that means 1 token for you, and 1 bit of intel. Pick a sector up ahead, and we'll tell you what's in it. If you want to do that, click on it gently and hold spacebar like that.
I'll do this one. I want to know what's directly in the middle of the area.